for Saturday, or as we like to call it, Supper Saturday. So at our gym, we're actually going to do Murph today, which is a hero workout designed in honor of Michael Murphy, who was killed in the line of duty. That is a mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, and then to cap it all off, you get to do one more mile run. We are not doing that today, but we are going to do a variation utilizing similar motor pattern. Our warm-up today, however, we're going to start with three different 30-second movements. The first one is going to be a mountain climber. So from this planked position, wrist, elbow, shoulders stacked, we're going to tap the toe on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're looking for 30 seconds of mountain climbers. We're then going to go into 30 seconds of broad jump. So we're just trying to warm up that hip. Heels underneath the hips. We'll come back, jump through, and land. I'm not worried necessarily about the distance that we make, but more so about having good takeoff and really good solid landing position. The final movement we're going to use is just a 30-second plank. So coming into this high planked position, we'll just hold. Really focus on your shoulders, bracing, your lats doing some work, belly staying nice and tight. And we're going to do that for 2 rounds today. Once we've done that, we're going to go into a 5-round workout. Kicking off with a 200-meter run. Again, it doesn't have to be exact, guys. So get out of your head about being perfect and making it this like, this is what was written, this is what I have to do. Go ahead down your down your sidewalk, go maybe six or 7 houses down, turn around and head back. Again, it doesn't have to be exact. Once we get back, we're going to grab our dumbbells. If you've got a kettlebell, a little bit heavier kettlebell, that works as well. But we're going to do 10 bent over rows. So chest is going to face the deck, wrist, elbow, shoulder are going to be hanging. From here, elbows are going to stay tight to the sides. We're going to pull the head of the dumbbell up to the chest for 10. We're then going to ditch the dumbbells, and we're going to do 10 push-ups. Ideally, we're going to do 10 push-ups all the way to the ground. Wrist, elbow, shoulder stack. You hear that so often when we're doing movements here. Straight body position. We're looking for the chest to make physical contact with the ground. The elbows are nice and tight to the sides. We're going to push up from there. If we know that push-ups are not maybe one of our strongest movements, set yourself up elevating your hands. But what we want to get in the habit of doing is leaving a straight, long body position. By bringing that hand position up, my range of motion is not as extreme, taking some of the weight out of this movement. But straight body position, again, the cooler becomes my deck or floor. Elbows are still nice and tight to the sides. And at your baseline bare minimum, we would then come down into just knee push-ups. Not the end of the world, but we just want the body and the brain communicating and getting used to holding that long, straight body position. Post push-ups, we're going to go into our air squats. Heels are going to be outside of the hips, so we've got a nice solid base. We're going to look to keep the weight rooted in our heels. Chest is going to stay nice and tall from there. Hip's going to go down until the hip creases the knee. Now when we talk hip creasing the knee, I'm looking for that physical crease to be at or below the knee. So again, we're coming down, getting that full range of motion. If that's too much, go ahead, use your cooler or your chair, whatever you've gotten for your push-ups. And now I can short that range of motion. So I'm just going to touch the cooler, head back up. If that's still too low, put a few boxes or a few books on there. Raise that up to whatever we need to allow us to stay out of any type of painful range of motion. Again, we're going to go 200 meters, 10 bent over row, 10 push-up, 20 air squat, 5 total rounds today. Our recommended finisher at the gym is 5 minutes of biking. I understand not everybody's got a stationary bike or even a pedal bike. That's okay. But I would go for some type of longer, even just walk. 5 to 10 minute walk. Just try and flush your legs out between the running, the squatting, the bracing, and the push-ups. We want to make sure that we are setting ourselves up for success for not only our rest day, but to be ready to go on Monday as well. So that is your week. Stick with it. Let us know how you're doing. Feel free to comment in the group of what your score was. Let's start getting a little bit of camaraderie going. But yeah, that's your week. If you need anything, let me know.